Welcome to my garage. This is where the magic happens.
So this week wrapped up the 30th anniversary of the Burton US Open of snowboarding at Stratton Mountain, Vermont. It still draws everyone from the Northeast to this one mountain to come together as a meeting of the tribes, bring in all the Darryls out of the woodwork to come out, bang on the banners, drink beers, cheer for their favorite pros, throw snowballs at the ones they don't like, and basically just have an amazing time. It's almost like a Woodstock meets Burning Man meets, I don't know, Coachella. There's just so much that goes on there and so many people come out. I've been going to the US Open of snowboarding for an extremely long time. This photo right here was taken in 1989, and this was myself poaching the practice session there at the US Open of snowboarding. There is no other contest that gives you the sense of satisfaction that winning the US Open does. Over the years, we've had so many insane people there. The multiple wins by Ross Powers, multiple wins by Terrier. I've won it a couple times. Danny Cass, 5-time US Open winner. 5 times. 5. Kazuhiro Kukubo, who's won that thing for the past 2 years in a row. He was going for the three-peat, but the US Open, the halfpipe finals, fell on the anniversary of the devastating tsunami and earthquake in Japan. Kazuhiro Kukubo went straight down the halfpipe, bowed his head in prayer, paying homage to what his country had gone through. And this year, this is how it shook out. Best of 3 runs counts. First guy to drop is Shaun White. Shaun White comes out of the gate, throws down, wins the contest on the very first run of the final. That, folks, does not ever happen. You know why? Because usually the judges have to warm up too, as well as the riders. Shaun came out, threw down so hard the judges had no choice but to reward him with a huge score, and it left the rest of the field struggling to keep up with what he had just done. Then in second place, Louis Vito saved the best for last, came down, ended up in second place with a run of his 4 double chucks in a row. And in third place, out of seemingly nowhere, I don't even know who got third. It was Benji Farrow, one of the local kids there in Vermont, came out just swinging. And that's the best part about the Open, is that it's an open event. Truly, you can have the kid that just shows up, fights his way through qualifiers, makes it into finals, and boom, next thing you know, they're a household name. And on the women's side of things, well, Elena Hight, she came out and won the US Open this year for the first time. Took down Kelly Clark, 16 contests in a row she's won, and Elena Hight came out and stuck it to her. So that was the US Open. 30 years of fun there on the East Coast, brought to you by Burton Snowboards, and if you're there in Vermont, do not miss it.